and not our capabilities and not our strength. We're not allowed to think that I'm successful because I have talents and capabilities and a brilliant mind. It's not that. Even Torah doesn't depend on that. As it says, Torah is mahkimat peti. It makes the stupid wise. Edut Hashem ne'emana, mahkimat peti. If you do your bit to learn Torah, the Torah will make you a gaon. Yagata umatzata. Work hard, struggle, labor, toil in Torah, umatzata. You're going to discover, meaning out of the blue, what you didn't dream about. Everything is miraculous. In this degraded, perverted world that we live in, surrounded with evil and denial of God and a world full of immorality, it's possible to bring up Jewish families pure and good, people learning and studying Torah and achieving heights in the study of Torah. It's impossible. How could that happen? It's all a miracle. All we have to do is be aware of it and thank Hashem for the miracles He does for us continuously. And to know that never ever can we lose hope, because we don't gauge our situations according to the outside world. Often people tell me, look, you understand, Rabbi, now it's a time of illnesses, there's a plague, people are dying, there's no business, we're not in a situation to help yeshivot. That's not the right way to look at it at all. We have to stretch out a hand and Hashem will make it happen. All the statistics and the predictions of those experts in financial situations, that they say the economy is all the way down, real estate is almost worthless. Those predictions and those statistics are for the outside world. They're not for us. We have to know the world can be down, the Jews will be up, because Hashem is going to do miracles for us. As long as we're doing His will and working for His great name, He brought us up on these miracles to know that these miracles will be with us forever. Hazal say, Hashem is enotav shel adam kekriyat yam suf. It's as difficult for Hashem to give a person his parnasah, to make a living, than it was for Him to cut the sea. It was difficult for Him to cut the sea. He created the sea with one word. Everything was created with a word of Hashem. And now it's difficult to cut the sea. And parnasah is so difficult for Hashem. But the meaning is that many issues are determined to what level a person will be successful. Maybe he has chut avot, merit from his forefathers. Maybe he's trying very hard and has total belief and trust in Hashem. So what do we see? We see on one hand many good Jews who work for a living, blessed with fabulous wealth, and the biggest miracle of all, that they want to give money for Torah. On the other hand, you have a tremendous olam HaTorah that is developed after the destruction in Europe and in the Middle East. Hashem bless them, and there's been a tremendous development of yeshivot, of institutions for teaching girls and young boys, and kolelim for married students. The support of all these institutions over the world, it's probably a couple of billion a month. How many yeshivot there are in South America? How many in North America? How many in Europe? How many in Israel? In my personal case, Ahavat Shalom, we have 2,000 full-day avrichim, 3,000 in the evening kolelim, a girls' school of 2,000, an outreach organization of 400 young rabbis working with Israeli kids, maybe rotating in 150 centers in Israel, maybe 6,000 kids. a budget of 4.5 million a month, just the payroll, can anyone in the world collect such money? 4.5 million a month, 50 million a year. It's impossible. It was impossible when we could travel. And we were traveling to South America, North America, to Europe. Now for a whole year, no traveling. From last Hanukkah, no traveling. There's a plague in the world. What happened to the yeshiva? Baruch Hashem. It's running. How is it running? Miracles. How can we rely on that? Because our rabbis taught us, avons-nous et nosav. The Torah carries those who support it. It's not that those who support it are carrying the Torah. The Torah carries them. Their success is from Torah. Their blessings are from the Torah they're supporting. And the Torah carries on. So even at this time, we're adding on more students. People ask me, Rabbi, can I run my business the way you run the yeshiva? I said, no. The yeshiva is Hashem's business. So really, He runs the show. Why we run around is to help Him hide. So people will think, oh, this rabbi speaks English, he's a very charming person, people like him, oh, he's a mekubal, he gives brachot. That's all nonsense. You can't collect 4.5 million a month with those assets. It's all Hashem from beginning to end. But now, everyone sees it's Hashem, because the yeshiva and all the yeshivot are carrying on. And out of the blue, I can give you so many cases, totally unexpected, out of the blue, how the money comes in every month and the yeshiva carries on. And we see the miracles. So let us all become aware of the hand of God and how He loves us and how He does miracles for us and how He created our very existence from Yetziat Mitzrayim onwards to know we exist on miracles. One of the great non-Jewish historians wrote, the biggest miracle of history is the continuity of the Jewish nation living for 2,000 years, exiled among the nations. Most of the time they were tormented and killed and murdered and pogroms and holocausts, and they're still around and still alive and ticking. And the Torah is with us and is studied by hundreds of thousands over the world. And that's the biggest, greatest miracle that you can ever dream about and imagine. So let's tune into the miracle way. Let's come closer to Hashem and realize that it's all from Him. And not to never make calculations. Did I make money this month? Can I give? Look at your bank account and then say, can you give? Of course you can give. And there's so many people that need it. And today is the big test. Do we trust in Hashem and realize it's all from Him and it was given to us more and beyond our needs for the sake of Klal Yisrael? Or do we think differently? It's all mine, my hard work, I work, let them go to work, and things like that. And of course, these people are losing the opportunities. So we are a miraculous nation living in a time of miracles where you would imagine that just the whole world the whole world is disintegrating around us in every sense. And it's up to us to bring greatness to the Jewish nation in their way of life, in their religion, in their Torah and mitzvot, and to show the world that we still live on miracles and we believe in them and Hashem loves us. These miracles Moshe did through Moshe. Hashem did through Moshe. So we could ask, why didn't Hashem just do the miracles by Himself? What does He need Moshe? We need Gedolei Israel to guide us and teach us. So by Kriyat Yam Suf it says, Vayaminu b'Hashem u'Moshe Abdo. When they saw the miracle, they believed in Hashem and Moshe His servant. And by Kabbalat Torah it says, V'gam becha ya'aminu le'olam. And also in you they will believe forever. The Emunah of Hachamim is the most important factor in our lives. Because Hashem wants us to have leaders, great Torah leaders, who will guide us in the way of the Torah and teach us the Torah. And through them, Hashem will do the miracles. That's why Hazal say, if anyone is ill, go to a rabbi. Who's a rabbi? The Gemara asks. The Yosef answers, a Tofes Yeshiva, a Rosh Yeshiva, someone teaching Torah to Talmidim, he's a rabbi. Go to him and get his bracha. Go to him for advice. Go to him for guidance, spiritual, material, business, whatever you have, and get the bracha, and you'll see miracles. And in fact, in next week's parasha, Parashat Bo, Hashem reveals us the secret, all that we just spoke about. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe. Hashem said to Moshe, Bo el Paro, go to Paro, because I hardened his heart. Ki ani chbadeti et libo, ve'et lev avadav, and the heart of his people. Leman sheti ototai ele b'kerbo, so that I would have an opportunity to do all these miracles. All the plagues I brought upon them. What do we need it for? I need it for my people, for Am Yisrael. Bulman tesaper be'oznei bencha, that you should tell your children after you, and your grandchildren, ben bencha, et asher et alalti b'Mitzrayim, with all the miracles I did for you, and all the plagues I brought upon the Egyptians, ve'et ototai asher samti bam, and the unbelievable, miraculous signs I brought upon them. What for? Vidatem ki ani Hashem. In order that you will know I am Hashem. I run the world with hashgaha pratit, personal involvement. I'm involved with everything. Nothing happens without me. And the existence of Klal Yisrael is always through me with miracles.